So your Emperor.
Yeah, great guy.
He got zapped with his own lightning fingers.
Yeah.
Then thrown down a pit.
Yep.
And this was on the Death Star.
Uh-huh.
And then the Death Star exploded.
Yes.
And then a few years later he comes back with just a couple scratches as Emperor Puppetine.
Yeah.
And you don't see anything wrong with that.
Nope.
Makes complete sense to you.
Yep. All glory to the Empire.
Okay. Hello all, I'm Josh, this is Josh Builds Stuff, and today we're talking about the Death Star Final Duel. This set, at least for me, took a little longer to find than the other summer 2020 LEGO Star Wars sets, but this is one of the last sets that I need to have bought all of those sets. This set contains 775 pieces, is suitable for ages 9+, and costs $100 here in the US. For those of you who may have been following LEGO Star Wars for the last 5 years at least, you may recognize this as a pretty blatant remake of a 2015 set. I think that was entitled the same thing. However, I do not own the 2015 version of this set, so all of this is new to me, and my initial thoughts is that it's a pretty great little set. So I'll give you some of my opinions on this set while we talk about the minifigures, the play features, and the build. The build for this set was okay. At about 700 and some pieces, took, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours overall to build, but I was taking my time. I've said it before, but I do prefer building ships over play sets like this one. I just think the overall build comes together a little more fluidly. With this set, you're kind of putting together each section one by one and then joining them together in the end. It was kind of fun to realize after the fact that you were building a play feature and you only realize what that play feature was once you finish those steps in the build. But yeah, nothing spectacular here. I don't think anyone's buying this set because of the tremendous build. I think most people are in this set for the play features, which we can look at right now. Speaking of play features, I mentioned that this set is basically a remake of the 2015 version, and the play features in this set are also basically identical. We've got opening and closing doors, a bridge which retracts in and out, some very dangerous stairs that are definitely not approved by OSHA. There's a springboard for Luke to practice his gymnastics, and a platform that easily collapses when you remove this single support, also probably not approved by OSHA. Did they have OSHA on the Death Star? They definitely cut some corners there to save costs. There is also a pit into which Darth Sidious may be dropped if you feel so inclined to recreate the movie. Also, I wouldn't really call it a play feature, but at least Darth Sidious's chair has some nice storage on it where you have a spot to clip some handcuffs and his lightsaber when he's not using it. This entire center platform can also be removed, which I guess is a play feature, but it does give you access to a little more playroom underneath that area, and there is also a spot there to store Palpy's lightning when it's not in use. So a couple other things that I like that I wouldn't really call play features. I like the extra detail on the front door that is a little more detailed than in the 2015 version, or so I guess from seeing some pictures. I like the overall aesthetic of the scene. It really does feel like the final duel room in Return of the Jedi. I like the extra little graphics that we get on the little red screens here. I was a little hopeful that the Arabesh on this one screen would say something kind of fun or funny, but as far as I can tell, it just says shields active, which I guess makes sense in the context of this scene in the movie, but I was hoping that we'd get a little Easter egg for those of us who can read Arabesh. Hey, Future Josh here, just wanted to interrupt because I noticed something only when editing this video that I didn't notice at the time of making this video. If you look at this little sticker on the left side of the Emperor in this set, it is a little sign that reads Shield Active in Arabesh, but if you look closely, it's S-H-E-I-L-D, and I was like, that's not how you spell shield, and I was like, maybe that's just a weird Arabesh conjunction, of which there are many. I even asked my buddy Dave, who knows Arabesh much better than I do, and nowhere can I find that that is supposed to say S-H-E-I-L-D. And so all I can determine is that LEGO has made a very small, very minor typo that most people would not notice, but I think they spelled shield wrong on that little sign. I just wanted to point it out, because I think that is a pretty interesting detail. Back to you, other Josh. I also like that this whole set can be compacted to a slightly smaller form, because you know I'm not going to display it in its current form on my shelves because I just don't have the room, so that will make it a lot easier to shove into a big plastic bag and then toss into a bin in my closet. Briefly talking minifigures here, I think these dudes are pretty cool. If you are familiar with the 2015 minifigures, these are very similar. But again, I don't have that set, so I like them. The Royal Guards are cool. I've always liked that helmet design, and I think it translates really well to minifigure form. As far as I know, Palpatine and Luke are very similar to the 2015 version, but I still like the looks of both of these guys. I do believe the hood on Palpatine is new to this version, and I've heard some people say they don't like it, but personally, I'm indifferent. It looks like a hood, so good enough for me. Darth Vader, to me, always a very cool minifigure. I think this one, the printing looks really nice. He's also got printing on his arms, which I think is the main feature of this figure. He also has that two-piece helmet that opens up so that you can recreate yet another scene in Return of the Jedi. So my final thoughts on this set, it's pretty good. Would I recommend you pay $100 to buy this for yourself? No, I don't think so, especially if you own the 2015 version. But if you don't own the 2015 version, I still think you could pass on this one. Unless you really like this movie or this scene, or you want these minifigures, then I guess buy this set. So what I'm saying is buy this set if you want it, but if I were recommending you to buy this set, I would recommend that you didn't buy this set. At least not for $100. If it goes on sale, I think it becomes more worth it. I think this is a $70, $80 set, but for $100, it's a little overpriced and I would wait on it. Now for some channel business, we hit 1,000 subscribers, which is super exciting. And I want to say thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed or shared the channel or just liked or commented or just watched the videos, because all of it means a lot to me. For those of you who didn't share the videos or didn't watch them, that means a little less to me, but you're probably not watching this, so these words are falling on deft ears. Deaf ears? Deft. Deftly. Deftly. But because we hit those 1,000 subscribers, I said I would do a Q&A video when we hit those 1,000 subscribers, which we did. We hit that 1,000 subscribers. So send me questions if you're wondering anything about me or this channel or the stormtrooper behind me. Send me questions in the comments below or on my Twitter or Instagram, which you should also follow first. I will at some point make a video where I answer some of those questions. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and tell your friends. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. So when you say unlimited power, you mean?
Unlimited.
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 With no limits.
No limits.
Unlimited.
Unlimited power.
Power.
Unlimited power.
Unlimited?
Unlimited.
Power.
Unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
Power.